All praises. I have a question. The question is, if the prophets were here today, and when I mean by prophets, I mean if Noah was here, if Ezekiel was here, if Jonah was here, if Isaiah, Jeremiah, Samuel, David, if they were here, Hosea, Obadiah, if they were here, what would they be prophesying about? If the prophets of old were here, would Noah be found in these mega churches? This is just a question. What say you? If Obadiah were here today, what would he be prophesying? If Jeremiah was here today, what would he be prophesying? Would the world accept them, or would the world try to crucify them? What would Noah be saying? Would he be telling the people it's getting ready to rain? In the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, I believe, there is no new thing under the sun, and the Lord required that which is past. Roughly paraphrasing. So, what say you? What will the prophets be saying today? Would the world accept Isaiah? Would the world accept Jeremiah today? What would be their message today? Would they be crying aloud, sparing not? Would they be lifting up their voice like a trumpet? Would they be on podcasts? Would they be in sports right now? Would they be talking and betting on the Super Bowl? Would they be talking about ass and tits and getting the bag and getting the money? Would they be having their pants sag low? What would they be doing? I'm merely asking the question. To you, who be watching my videos, the one person, all praises to the Most High. I just need one. But to you, who be watching the videos, I see you. The Lord see you. Weird, just behind the keyboard. What do you say? Like the Lord told Job, I will ask you a question. You shall answer. Roughly paraphrasing. What say you? Who watched the video? What would the prophets be doing? What would they be saying? Would they be behind the keyboard heroes, warriors? What would they be doing? Would they be wearing suits and ties? Would they be at T.D. Jakes' church? Would they be at Joel Osteen church? Would they be at Geno Jenkins church? Would they be at Creflo Dollar church? Or would they be on the streets? Because the prophets of old, they on the streets. They back. I'm merely asking the question though. What would Jeremiah be saying? What would Hosea be saying? I'm asking a question. It's not rhetorical. What would they be saying? Will they be on these podcasts talking about relationship goals, talking about the ratings? Or would they be saying leave the world behind? What would Abraham be saying? What would Adam be saying? What would they be saying? What would they Lot be? What would John say? What would Peter say? What would Paul say? You know, you Christians, you love to pull Paul. What would Paul be saying? Would he be turning the world upside down right now? Would the prophets be in their big houses, riding their Cadillacs and their Teslas and their BMWs and their Lexuses? I'm not saying that it's a sin to have those things, but would that be their primary focus? Would they be strolling on Instagram and Facebook and MySpace and whatever else social media and YouTube trying to find their next wife? What would they be saying? Hello, I'm serious. Come on, this thing is a transmitter, right? Transmit, transmit. Is anybody out there? Is there anybody out there who can hear my voice? Send out the message. I'm talking. I'm asking a question to my one viewer. Have a conversation with me. Cause you watching the videos. What will the prophets of old be saying? And then you ask somebody else, what would the prophets of old be saying? What would Solomon be saying right now? And I'm asking this question because right now you are in a state of drunkenness. So, what would they be saying? Jeremiah said, the prophets before me all prophesied of pestilence, of famine and destruction, roughly paraphrasing. What are prophets at? Can I find them in the church? I believe Acts 7, 48 and 49 said, howbeit the Most High dwelling not in temples made with hands. Where would they be? Would they be in the church of IUIC, having people stripped naked, if you will, searching their bonds and searching all their binders and searching their Bibles, trying to see what would the prophets of old be saying? I'm merely asking a question. And I want to know. Truly, you have an answer for me. A message to the world. What would the prophets of old be saying? They standing in their lot saying the same thing that they were saying in the days of old. Nothing has changed. The Lord required that which is past. Consider this. Dwell, meditate on this.